Hey everybody, and welcome back to what are we playing here? Sky Factory 4. This guy, look at that. It's been going on for hours now. At least it feels like that. Oh, here he comes again. Oh. Alright, it's been one of these days. So, we did a bunch of stuff between episodes, so that's probably best to show you right away. So, if we come over here, we did do the lead and the gold sampling. See, they are doing fine. There's not much to them, really, so let's have a quick look. Lead, gold, where are you? There's lead. So lead is a dark oak sapling, which we have with molten lead, which is just lead ember, which is just petrified iron and sand, and a little bit of lapis in the middle. So that was pretty easy to do. The gold one, let's get rid of you. Oak sapling, molten gold, is gold ember, is iron, lead, munching in my ear, sand resin, and dandelion yellow. So just, bone mealing the grass. Easy to do. So we did those. There's really nothing to see. That's the stuff we've been doing with most of the others as well. But now we're going to get into some more. As you've seen, I bookmarked most of them. We do want to get to diamond at least, so we need to do silver, because a diamond needs a silver resin, unless you already have diamond acorns from somewhere, you cheater. So for diamond, silver, okay. For silver, it's a mandrill sapling, which is really not that bad. It's a lapis sapling in water. Did that already for one of the others, I think. Or something I did that. Might have been the gold one. Yeah, whatever. So, silver. Silver needs silver ember, and silver ember is tin, petrified, lead, and some light grey dye, which is really just bone meal and the pulverized charcoal. So let's go and do that real quick. This, give me one of those. Thank you. Silver Surfer. Okay, yeah, sure, I get it. I put that in here. And it's doing its thing. Put the redstone clock up here. It's doing its signals. And as soon as that is molten, it should not go in there. So we're going to switch that off. We did do one ingot cast. From the nether we got like 4 gold. And now that the tree is growing, obviously we get more. But we brought 4 gold home, and you need 1 for the cast? Might have been 2. Can't remember. Alright, so mandrill, a sapling, should be no problem. We should have one here. We're going to take that out and put that there. I'm going to do this. We're going to put that back. This should go into the hopper, into storage. Come on. 70%, 80%. Get going. Thank you. Do the rest. Silver sapling, gone. And the next one would be emerald. Now, emerald is a bit of a thing. It needs tin and nickel, which we don't have yet, and then also green slime crystals, which is green slimy mud, smelted up, which needs a green slime block and some sand and some dirt. Now, these two are no problem. That one is, though. I mean, you can get that straight away from the bonsai trees if you have the green or the purple slime sapling. So let's have a look at one of those, because we do need them eventually. It's a lapis sapling in milk, gives you the blue one. The blue one in redstone gives you the purple one. And the blue one in blazing pyrotheum gives you the magma one. Yeah, let's get to work on that. Okay, we have 2 of them. We probably need to wait for the cow for a little moment. So, one of these we should already plant, right? That's probably prudent to do. So, let's come over here. We have them set up here. Now, you can't plant these on dirt. That's one of the things. So, if we look at that, and we go bonsai, they need slimy grass. That doesn't really sound good, but yeah, that's what they need. So, let's have a look at slimy grass here. Is it just me? Oh, it's slimy dirt. Real. Slimy dirt. There they are. So we have green one, which is 100% growth and 100% drop, and we have the blue one, which is 200 and 150. Now, obviously, you want the highest one, but that is a little bit hard to get. Molten night slime bucket, yeah. This one, liquid blue slime bucket, yeah. This one we can do. Silver bucket, rubber bucket, bronze bucket, what is that? That's just milk. So it's more milk. and light blue dye, which is, waiting for the dye, there you go, just lapis and bone meal. So that should be good. And what was the rest? Just dirt. We can do that. We just need some milk. Somehow we always need milk. We should make a cow in a jar. Soon. So we do need to make some dye. Let's do that real quick. That gives us 2, that's perfect. And then we're missing the dirt, really? It should be in here. See? All prepared. Put that in there, do this, click there. Make 1. And then probably, if we're lucky, we can straight away make another one if we have some more milk. These cows. It's lovely. I know some farmers who wish they had those cows. That's a lie, I don't know any farmers. No, actually do, I come from a village after all. So, slime blue, slime purple, slime magma. Let's start with blue and purple, if I have that correct. So yeah, the one blue one we have, let's put it in here. So let's get that going, so we actually get some slime and not have to worry about it. And all of these slimes, if you put them in block form, you get the green slime block, and if you uncraft that, you get the green slime. So yeah, you can convert them. Not back and forth, but you can, which is quite nice. Okay, so that one is done. Let's take care about the purple one. Destabilized redstone, 4 bottles. How do we get that real quick? Could we just put redstone in there? Is that a thing? Or do we have to actually smelt it? Probably have to smelt it.
Maybe you have to actually smelt it.
We could use acorns, we could use resin. That works. Can we actually use redstone? Is that a thing? No. But redstone ember works. That's 900 millibuckets. That's stupid. I can use a block of redstone. That's 900 millibuckets. Why can I not use just redstone? Oh, it's here. I'm just a derp. So what you do when you want to do something like this, you just put the bucket on there, and then you put in there whatever you want to have. So we need one of you and one of you in there, please. See, it doesn't take long, and then you can just say pour it in the bucket. And since that's exactly 1 bucket, 1000 millibuckets, that should fill up that bucket. It's gone! There you go, destabilized redstone. Not that difficult. We can put that. Now the question is, this is technically a hot thing, right? Well, temperature 300K is not that hot actually. Can we put that in the wooden crucible? I'd rather not chance it. I'm gonna put it in here. Keep it cooking for a while. Give me one of those. I mean, I burned down the base once. It's enough. There you go. Purple slime. Lovely. In there. How are we doing? Oh, we got slime balls. Look at that. And, oh, we got slime blocks, 4 of them. Ooh. That was faster than expected. Tiny bit. Okay, so now that we have that, let's put that in here, because we will need it eventually. Let's put the egg away, because that bugs me. Running around with eggs. We also have a bunch of stuff in here, as you can see. The magic bean that I talked about is just a cactus and some seeds. And then you just take some of this, some bone meal, and just bone meal the crap out of it. There. You see all the stuff we're getting here? Mushrooms and seeds, and I don't know what else. Let's just use the whole stack here. There we go, done. Yep, flowers, mushrooms, seeds, an onion, a dead bush. Okay. Also, I did some work on my armor, you might have noticed. That looks a little different. Put some redstone on there, put the punching gloves on there. Also, I put a knapsack on there. Look at that. We have more storage. Yeah, that's quite nice. I have my tools in here. I did make a cactus pickaxe. It's basically the same as the hammer. Yep. Put some redstone on there. Put some obsidian. No, not obsidian. Lapis. The one for luck. Exactly. Put that on there. And you see it says fortified obsidian. So what you can do is you make yourself a sharpening kit, such as this obsidian, and you take a flint. Then you come over here and you put your pickaxe in here and some of the lapis and the flint and the sharpening kit. and that upgrades the weapon. Can you close? No? Oh, you're looking at that. Cool. So that upgrades the weapon mining level, basically. Where is it? There. It says mining level cobalt. Yes, that's because we put that on there. So we can now go and mine the ardite and the cobalt and that stuff in the nether, which is pretty good. For now, though, what else is new? Did the saplings, that's good. Not much over here. Yeah, we automated that a little bit. We did do some sprinklers for our farms. These ones right here. They're quite nice. They don't have particles in this mod pack. You can shift right-click them to enable and disable. You see there's nothing happening. If I enable or disable, it doesn't even matter. They just work on the crops and make them grow faster. Which is quite nice. I mean, even over here, look at that. Snad plus sprinklers. That's quite mean. Also put a clock in here. So if I do that, the sprinklers go haywire, but look at the cactus. Goodbye, cactus. The cactus is what I need to repair my Tinker's tools, so that is quite nice to have that there. Then, we made a platform down here. I actually made some marble. Of course, why not, right? Marble. Let's have a look at that. How do you make marble in this mod pack? Where's the standard marble? Which one of these is it? Doesn't matter, just click this and then click the first one. Petrified resin, petrified acorn, and some bone meal makes marble. I didn't know that, I just found that out by accident. So we now have a marble floor down here. And we're going to use this and the one over there to access things from below, because we have to. Sooner or later we do have to make... Look at you. You actually did it. Did we just lose a cow? Yes, we did lose a cow. Cow in a jar! Lovely. I'm just gonna go and put you there.
Forever milk.
Yes! Well, right now that's probably slower than the cow, actually, because I didn't have a refill problem as of yet. But yeah, milk. Milk, cow in a jar. Let's have a look at that real quick. Cow in a jar, right here. You take a glass jar, which is really easy to make, then you take a cow, an air block above the cow, and then you drop an anvil from 2 blocks higher, basically, and that puts the cow in the jar. No cows were harmed in making this jar, believe me. She's doing quite nice in there. Look, she's not looking terrified at all. She will be drowning in her own milk, but that's a different story, right?
Yeah.
Standing here eating an apple, like trying to look more like an asshole. Give it an apple! Okay, cool. So we have that out of the way. Magna slime sapling is still a bit of a thing. So how do we make blazing pyrotheum? There we go. We need a sulfur, redstone. Sulfur you drop from creepers, which we have from the nether. And blaze powder. And blaze powder is just netherrack in a crushing tub. And guess what? We do have some netherrack, if I find it. There you go. We need 2. So let's put that in here. Jump, jump. Those 2. And we should have... There's 1 sulfur, exactly. That's awesome. What was the other thing? I don't remember. I can never remember. Nope, not that. Clicking the wrong thing. Let's start that again. That. Oh, redstone. Yeah, that was too easy to remember. This guy. Alright, that is that. And that. There's some pyrotheum dust. What do we do with that?
Melt it.
Yup. So, well, we need 4 bottles. This gives us... One gives us 250 millibuckets, so 2 of them is just half a bucket, and we need... Yeah, well, we need a bucket.
We need more sulfur!
Yes, we're gonna finally do a mob farm. That's what the empty platform, this one over here, is for. Yeah. So I made some lamps. It's just a piece of glass and a torch. Put those in the floors. That's lovelier than the torches, I think. Anyway, we're gonna do a mob farm. Since we don't really have tools right now to make that automated, I had a quick look here. Let's get rid of all the stuff we don't need. There you go. We do have the mob measure, which needs diamonds. We're trying to get there, right? Diamond sapling, silver resin, lapis resin, gold resin, redstone sapling. Should be able to do that now. Now we can. Yes, we can. See, simple crafting recipe. You go over here. I might need you later. Alright, let's put that one away. Diamant, where are you? Oh, it's right here. Because it's the next one in line. Cool, so that should be generating then. Yeah, we're just gonna go and build a quick mob farm. I don't know if you need to see that. It's just a simple thing. I'm just gonna show you the finished thing because that's easier, otherwise you'd just be watching some putting down blocks. There's nothing to it. We did make some of these crates. Let's have a quick look there. Crate. Right here. Wooden crate is just some wood in the chest. And these hold a stupid amount of items. It's from the barrels, drums, and something mod. Barrels, there you go. Now for wooden crate we also have a metal crate, which needs iron plates, which we can't make yet. And it also comes with a shipping container, in which you can put all these crates and then have one storage basically. So you can hopper items in there and they go into the crate that is predetermined by whatever item you put in there. It can only hold one item, but a crap ton of it. Look at that. 17,000 out of 20,000 it says on the left hand side there. Yep. This one is upgraded. You can make these upgrades, and I made a capacity times 256, which is just some tin, a stone pressure plate, and some chests. I couldn't do the gold and diamond one yet, or the emerald and obsidian one. Upgrade ore dictionary, that would be nice. Void overflow is probably something I should make. That needs void stone and a fancy item frame. Ooh, yeah, for that we need Eye of Ender. Or purple blocks. That is a bit of a dilemma. Alright, so let us do a little bit of a mob farm. We should probably make that explosion proof. So it's gonna look pretty ugly being obsidian and all. Right then, mob farm, done. Looking quite nice. So that's chiseled obsidian. Since we now actually have access to diamond, I made an eye chisel, which is really not that bad. Let's have a quick look. Eye chisel? Yes, eye chisel. Do you? I do. So that's a diamond chisel, which is a stick and a diamond, and then you add redstone and gold to it, and then you can chisel the blocks. And this shiny obsidian looks quite nice. I also made tempered glass. We were looking for something blast resistant here, obviously, since we don't just, claim chunks like in pretty much every other mod pack. That makes them blast resistant. Now we actually have to take care of this ourselves this time. So obsidian sounded good. I mean, there's no wither in there, so yeah. And this tempered glass actually isn't that bad. Let's have a look at that. Immune to light and explosion, so it doesn't let light through, and we don't have to worry about explosions, which is exactly what we want. If you look here, explosion resistant including wither, and it's really just glass around a block of endstone, and a block of endstone can be made by pouring lava on a block of glowstone. Now glowstone we have from the nether. I mean, it's right above our spawn platform from the nether portal. We took a lot. It's not in here. Why would it be? I think I made that all the blocks, yeah, right there. So what you do is you take a block of glowstone, put that in there, just right click it in there. And as you see, I moved the tank from down there up here and put the faucet that was on that smelter. I put that on there, and you just do this. That's how that works. And you just refill that with lava using the cauldron, as usual. It's pouring on. Yep, now it's cooling. That will take a while, so we're gonna use you. That's a mighty fine faucet, look at that. It's just sitting there.
Yeah?
Stupid thing. Alright, I'm gonna slap that back on here. And you go back down there. Lovely, so now you can do all the things you want to do. And there's our piece of endstone, just like that. Well, we were on the fence on what to do to push the mobs into one direction. And there are a couple options you have. We do have the... not the fence, the fan. There you go. There's this, the fan from Cyclic. It's pretty cheap to make. And it says, use its interface to control direction range. So you do have some control. There's the mob fan from Mob Grinding Utilities, which is a bit more expensive. And you can upgrade that in width and height and how many blocks it pushes and all that. But we settled for the thing we usually use because it's just that good. It's the vector plates, right here. You make them using sugar, some slime, iron and stone, which we have, all of it. Slime is new, but we do have it now. Sugar is no problem. And then we upgrade that to the next tier, which needed dark sugar, and dark sugar is just sugar surrounding wither dust. We had one wither dust from killing wither skeletons in the nether. And once you have that, and you get the dark sugar, you can actually use dark sugar for this recipe. Like, right there. And make more. So you get 8 dark sugar, you put them straight back in here, surrounded with more sugar, and, well, you get 8 times 8, right? So, that easy. And those are in there, and they're doing their job. And we can now go and switch this on. This mob measure, it's pretty nice. You can upgrade that with a lot of things. So we have sharpness in there, which is expensive. Well, not expensive, but it's a pain to make because you need iron swords. They don't stack. And you can put a maximum of 10 in there. So that's for the damage output. Then there is looting. What do you expect? Lapis, right? So there you go. It's lapis, and otherwise it's the same ingredients. We have 10 of those in there, so that should give us looting 10, or whatever that gives us. A high looting value, I guess. There's more. You can have beheading and such. We just don't have the ingredients or the patience right now to actually go do that. What's that? Portable ender chest. That looks cool. Does have a recipe. Okay, I'm getting distracted here. We already got 4 ender pearls and some android components. Sure, why not? Let's switch this on. It just needs a redstone signal. There you go. All the stuff is in here. Can't get to it. But now that we actually have the ender pearls, we can go and make an absorption hopper. Where is it? Right here, the tiny black thing. So we do need an Eye of Ender, with, you know, easy. Blaze powder, just more netherrack crushing. And then some obsidian and a hopper. So we're going to make that. And we also do need a chest to get all of the stuff that's in there stored somehow. Now, a regular chest probably won't do. Scott?
Nope.
Come here.
What? Where are you?
Here. Here. You wanted to have that.
Yes.
Scott made a drying basin, which is relatively cool. And you see how fast it is, right? Is it?
No.
Wait. Good.
There we
It
go.
is fast. It's faster than the drying rack is. You can put rotten flesh in here on a 1-to-1 ratio to make leather. And you see it's not that bad. All the particles though. It's cool. If you were using like what's the other thing? The dehydrator or such, it doesn't go on the drying rack. It's a ratio of 12 flesh for 1 leather, and this is 1-to-1. And you just, no, we can just stand here for a second or two. It's not too bad. Mob farm is working though. Cool, chests. We want to make a chest. Let's get rid of all that stuff. We have the chest builder in here, and I want to play around with that one. Because I like playing around with new stuff that I haven't seen so far. So we need more levers. Let's grab those. Make a chest builder, please. What are we missing? All the iron? Is there no iron left in here? There's no iron left in here. Iron! Oh, yeah, sounds good. There you go. So what do you do? In this you can build a chest or a backpack. The difference is the backpack needs plastic and leather, and the chest needs chests and clay, and some iron and some fences. So that's good. And you can decide how big the inventory is going to be. Now it has 9 columns, so like these, right? It's 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on, and 3 rows. So that's my inventory space. I can go up to 24 by 12. Yes. It needs a little bit of stuff. As you can see, we need 18 chests, 64 iron, 64 oak fence, and 4 clay. Right, let's put all that in there. You, and you. Build. Not building. What am I missing? I have 18 chests. Do I need to put the exact amount in there? No, I took it out. You're weird. I do have a bucket of blazing pyrotheum now, so we were able, due to the fact that we get more sulfur now, we were able to do another batch. Put that in here, put you in there. There you go. That looks so ridiculous. I like it. Okay. You in there, and that should be growing. How are the others doing? Oh, would you look at that. All the blocks. That is lovely. Now I need some of these, and not in block form, because as you can see, block is just green. I need the slime balls. We want to get into the emerald sapling, which needs a diamond sapling, which we should have now. Tin and nickel. Nickel we don't have yet. Quartz needs 2 netherrack. Emerald sapling. They catch 22, and then this magma slime crystal, and that needs slimy magma mud, and that is this stuff. We have the 2 magma cream. I mean, they're easy to make anyway, but we do have them. 2 slime balls would now be really cool. There's one. Lovely, but we still need to make the emerald one first. Yeah, I'm a little bit stuck there. What we can do, though, is make some invisible ink now. To get rid of this stupid looking armor. Let's see, do we have anything we need in here to do that? We're missing glass bottles? Really? Is that all we're missing? We need more. That. Now? We can make 3, and then we're out of ender pearls. Let's get some more. Like 1, thank you. And as it is a 2x2 recipe, you can probably just make that in your own 2x2 crafting grid. Although, you remember, we do have a 3x3 on us any time. So, how do we take that off, probably? That is a modifier, so you have to go in here, and then I have to do this. Yeah, sure. And now we do this, and we do have it on, and we do get all the modifiers. But you don't see it. That's lovely. That's the best armor in the world. If you don't see it, it doesn't matter how stupid it looks, as long as you can min-max the crap out of the stats. Yeah. Alright, now we're gonna get into something serious, because, as you can see, this is quite okay. This is okay. This is overflowing with stuff. This is kind of getting crammed. Yeah, and especially over here, when you look at all of these are full. And the issue also is that all these resource saplings generate oak wood and standard sticks, right? And they're just clogging up the things for the important stuff. So what we really want is to collect all the sticks and all the oak wood and put them away into one chest if possible. And obviously, you know, all the different resin and all the leaves and all that stuff. If we had storage drawers, we would just set up the drawers and just be done with it, right? But we don't. Well, there's another mod here that we can use, and we're going to get into that pretty much straight away. And that is not the gluttony charm. I was looking at that because I wanted to eat those apples faster, but this, I don't know. We could. Let's do that real quick. Listen to him. That's what I have to deal with. Alright, let's get into this real quick. You, not that one. The other one. That one. And then we need some wheat and some string, and we should have that. There's some wheat, and string should be in here. Thank you very much. This you can just put in your bauble slot somewhere. Probably there. And now you can eat. Done. Yeah, that's better. That's way better. Don't need the bucket anymore, and the rest, you know, just the collector's chest. There you go. All in here. Who cares? Storage. We're gonna get into the filing cabinets. These right here. Well, this is just iron bars around a chest. That's easy to make. And then we need these folders, which is just paper. Do we have paper in here? Yes, we do. We even have iron bars in here. Look at us. So let's do that real quick. Put that apple away. 1? Really? We need more iron bars then. Okay. Out of iron. There we go. Now if you right click these, you open them. There's nothing in there. You can take these folders and just put them in there. I think you can't put the empty ones in there. No, you actually have to set them to something. So what we could do is we could take one of these, and craft that into a filing folder that now has 1 iron ingot in there. I'm gonna put that in here. We can close it. Sometimes, if we're lucky. There you go. So this filing cabinet, as you can see on the left hand side, stores a folder that has iron ingots in there. And if we hopper or pump in any way items into the system, they will go in here, which is pretty lovely. So this is basically the same as a storage crate, or as storage drawers would be. This just holds a stupid amount of them, so we don't really have to worry about it. We just have to go through and take each type of block and make one of these folders. Then we could probably just put an item frame here saying this is wood and this is, I don't know, metals and, you know, stuff like that. Next thing we want to do, and that's the important thing, we want to hook this up to some sort of central storage system, right? Because we don't want to run around here. And there is a mod called Simple Storage. This doesn't even need power, which makes this really powerful. We need a block of quartz, 4 of them. That's one of the reasons we went to the nether for. A diamond and some of these cables, which is just slabs and iron ingot. Alright, let's get that started. Where's the ladder? Right here. Let's get up here. Let's take our quartz, which should be somewhere in here. There you go. Make a block. All of them, sure, why not? We need some slabs. Right here. We're running kind of low on slabs, though. What's the rest we needed? A diamond and some iron ingots. Okay, that's good. Need to cook up some more of ye olde stone. We can do that. Diamonds are here. Lovely. So let's make these.
There's 18 in this first one here.
We got the advancement Cat 5, which is, you know, a cable category, and Master Blaster. It's lovely. There you go. So now this needs to go. We're gonna put, where is it? Right here. You have too many fighting cabinets. You can never have too many fighting cabinets. Right there. Storage, master. Potential empty slots, 0. Connectables, 0. Lovely. We're getting somewhere. We also need a storage request table, which needs a crafting table. And some more of these cables and some more gold. We should have all the things here. There's the gold. Crafting table, no? Okay. Let's make one. There you go. I'm gonna click here. Click there. Do this. And make it. I want it now! On top here. Haha! As you can see, this copies the JI bar, I think. If you switch that off, as you can see, yup. I can now put stuff in here, if I had anything attached to it. As you can see, I'm trying to click something in here, it's not going anywhere. It does have a crafting grid. You can sort by different things, you can sort by the, sorting direction, ascending, descending, you know how that works. You can search in here, you can clear the crafting grid, it's all good, but there's nothing in here. So for that, we need more of these storage cables. I probably need a bunch. There's different kinds of cables. We have storage link cables, export, import, processing. Yeah, well, what we really want is the link cable used to connect an inventory to the network. So let's make one of those, for which we need a chest, which are all in here right now. I'm just going to put that in here. And yeah, let's make 4 of them. Why not? And then what we can do is we can take this and place it right here, and that connects to that chest. And then we just use a standard cable and connect it up over here. Now if we look in here, we don't see anything. Lovely. Why is that not working? You know, no, I don't either. Connectables 4, storage cable 1, storage link cable 1, storage request table, and air. Yes, that is exactly what we have around here. So why? Ah, it is. It just took a while. Okay. Calling me a liar here. So that's everything we have in the chest. Now imagine what happens if we connect this up to the filing cabinets downstairs. There's a lot of stuff in here. It's becoming more by the second. Look at that. The numbers are all just going up. Our acorns are going in there. The resin is going in there. The slime balls, sugarcane, whatnot, leaves, saplings, all the things. So now that I have all this stuff, I can just drop it in there and not worry about it. It should be fairly up here now. 656 redstone, 714 lapis. We do want that without crafting. No, we want with crafting. This one, please. Storage remote. So that should enable us. I think we do have to shift right click on that. Yes. See, taking our crafting grid with us. It's almost the right setting. That is better. Lovely. Can't put the gold in there yet. See, shift click doesn't work. I can't do this. Because we don't have a folder for gold yet. We do have one for iron. It's the first one. I can show you what that looks like. Also, we made elevators. Elevators really easy. It's just an ender pearl and wool. Right here. And if you want a different color, different colored wool. That's all there is to it. ender pearls we now finally have, thankfully, to the mob farm, right?
Yep.
Oop, and then you just crouch to go down, or you space to hold up, to go up to hold up. Yeah, this is a hold up.
There's a red X here, by the way.
Yeah, that's okay. Gonna fix that momentarily because that's gonna be taken away. So we have all the all the filing cabinets that I made down here. As you can see, they are quite full. There's one space here. You can put 8 folders into one cabinet. Some of these still have room. On the left-hand side, you can see what's in here. There's carrot, sugar, carrot, sugar cane, and cactus. Redstone, lapis, diamond, ender pearl, sure. All the slime balls. It doesn't tell you what kind of slime ball that is, but we have 3 different ones, and they're all going in here. Iron ingots, yes, all the ingots go in here. Well, not all of them, but those that we have will go in here. And then we have all the trees. Look at that. All the trees up until here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 empty filing cabinets. And then some leftover room over here. So we have maybe 5, 6 cabinets free for now. With all the stuff I made there. I mean, we did quite a bunch of cabinets. But yeah, it's going in here. How is it going in here? Let's go over here and I'll show you. This stuff should be fairly empty. Yeah, you see, it's going down. It's not going fast, but it is going. I also have an elevator over here now. So we have these cables. These are the storage import cables. When you right-click on here, you see you can say priorities and filters and whatnot. Usually they come like this, whitelist. So only stuff that's in here will be imported into the system. If you do blacklist, only stuff in here will not be imported. So since there's nothing in here, that means everything will be imported. You know, it's double negative, basically. And it's going. So now all the stuff there, you know, all the trees produce sticks, and there's only one type of stick, so we don't really need to have them in 20 different storage devices. They are now going into the same folder, which makes this quite lovely. And that's all we really need to do. Just hook this up. You know, it looks a bit wonky, but cables are not that expensive. Bit of iron, bit of stone slabs. It's not that bad. And with the remote, 64 blocks away, that's probably still working over there. We can just access our system whenever. And if we want something, we can go and say, here, I need wool. Probably not going to work because we don't have string in there. But this would work like in an AE system or anything like that. So, that is pretty good. It's a suitcase. Okay, sure. Suitcase is a filing cabinet with leather. Huh. I think I might play around with that a little bit. Filing cabinet filter, master keys, key copy. I think you can lock them to your person so nobody else can access them. And there's different upgrades here. Creative upgrade, yeah, sure. Ender upgrade, or dictionary upgrade, mob upgrade. There's different folders like durability, NBT folder, pretty nice. Definitely going to play around with that. Fluids also, so we can store lava and water and all the stuff in in the folder. Yeah, that can't go wrong, right? Cool. Other than that, mob farm is doing great. Matter of fact, it's doing so great that we're full on the liquid XP here, so we need to come up with something to store that. And God is constantly cleaning this out. But yeah, as you can see, this needs to go in a folder somewhere because it's filling up stuff. It's lovely. 32 ender pearls. We use some for the elevators and things. Right, but that will be it for today. Our storage is working. We can now finally start moving all the stuff we have over here, including the cobblestone, including all the sticks we have here, 17,000. Yeah. Can move all of that into the storage system, or hook up those crates with the storage import or storage export, you know. And we'll see what we're going to do there. So we're going to revamp this a little bit. Get rid of most of the chests probably. We still need to get that big chest crafter thing working. Otherwise we're just going to have a bunch of filing cabinets hooked up to the system here. I mean, there's still room down here. We can still do that. And that will be just random storage, overflow and such. I'd rather have the big chest though. We'll see about that. We'll see what we can do. For now, thanks everybody for watching. Nice to have you. See, with not having any armor. Have a good one. See you soon. Bye bye.
Bye bye.